Very good morning, friends. I am Nalakshi Swami, welcoming to my channel Smart Index Edge. Today, I am going to tell you how professional trading concepts come together inside my Nalini Precision Engine. I have studied almost all the concepts and I have tried to bring in those concepts into my Nalini Precision Indicator so that everything is incorporated and we will get a better signal for trading the any indices or stocks or options, especially options and all those things. So most traders spend years searching for the perfect indicator. Yeah, of course. They move from RSI, they apply RSI, they apply MACD, and they will apply super trend, and they will apply moving averages. They make so many strategies and they jump from one strategy to another. But when you walk into a professional trading desk, you discover something very interesting. Professional trading desk means proprietary traders. Proprietary traders name it like a Motilal Oswal or some other trading firms. They will have their own thing. They come up and they start telling, and they start offer courses for that. But they don't focus on indicators. They focus on the concepts. When they focus on the concept, they are studying the market behavior. They are studying the value. Where is value for the market? Then only they will enter into the market. For example, value means suppose if the market is falling, so they will apply pivots, and also pivots are static pivots. If you have, they are available in the trading view. Pivots, standard pivots or Camarilla pivots. They will apply S1, S2, S3, S4, R1, R2, everything. And also along with that, they will apply dynamic. When they are static, they are combining with the dynamic thing like moving averages and all those things. So that is the thing. They will find the value when the market comes down to the deep down to the support levels, and at that time when the price is aligning above the 20 period moving average, say for example, they will try to buy that. That is the proprietary strategy, trend following strategy. They apply like that. So what they do, they study the market, they are studying the value, they are studying liquidity. Liquidity, I'm going to explain how everything, liquidity is like this. They will study the liquidity, see the price it is going there. They are studying participation, they are studying trend, and they are studying volatility also. Today, I want to show you how some of the world's most respected proprietary trading concepts are naturally incorporated into my Nalini Precision Engine. Because the goal of the Nalini Precision Engine was never to predict the market. The goal was to interpret market behavior. In my previous video, I've told you people have made the video that I don't bother for news, gap ups or gap downs because my engine tells me when to trade, how to trade, where to put my stop loss, and how to enter the market. When there is something handy for me, why should I bother for the news or anything? Nothing. Actually, let it gap up, let it gap down. I will have my trade. My Nalini Precision Engine gives me the trade. The goal was, let us begin how these market profile action market theory is incorporated into the Nalini Precision Engine. Market profile teaches that market moves from one value to other value. So you must be knowing about the market profile. Market profile, in that market profile, you will see point of control, value areas. Suppose if the point of control shifts higher, even the value area shifts higher. That is the concept actually. Market profile concept is that, and to note the where the point of control is there and the acceptance and rejections around the point of control. That is what focusing on the market profile. Here, how Nalini Precision incorporates it is the question. The rolling pivot structure acts as dynamic value framework. See, this is a dynamic. See, I have coded for automatically hourly pivots. They are for every hour, you are getting a set of boxes. They are dynamic. See, the one, two, this is one box, this is the second box, third box, fourth box, and fifth box. Totally, you are getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 boxes within a single day, single rolling pivots. It is a dynamic value framework. Yes, dynamic value. See, if here the market gaps up, and these are the supports. And I've coded this when market is taking support, a buy signal is emerged and it moves higher. Next hour. This is third hour sweep, liquidity sweep. That is also another concept that I'm going to explain it to you. How this, it has incorporated that market profile into the system. So you can see value line is expanding. You can make out, you can clearly enter into this. In this area, value line is declining. You can clearly make out with the rolling pivot, which is dynamic. Every day the market tells us whether it accepts or rejects. This is auction market theory, and you are getting every hour whether the market is accepting or not. Market is getting accepted over here, and you can see the market moved higher and a point of control. This is the point of control. Market accepted this value and it expanded, value is expanded. So market profile is incorporated into my Nalini Precision Engine. And the second professional concept is order flow trading. How many of you might have subscribed for the data, order flow data? Order flow data will not come to you very freely. You need to pay money for that, and that is a professional concept. Order flow traders study aggressive buying and sellers. They use footprint charts, delta, bid-ask imbalance. Here, my Nalini Precision Engine incorporates, instead of looking at order flow directly, we observe its footprint through price behavior. Strong acceptance above the pivot. You can see strong acceptance above the pivot. The pivot turning blue. You can see the pivot turning blue. All this time it was negative. Actually, it was, even though it was positive, here the pivot turning blue and the acceptance you can see. Instead of looking at the order flow, directly we observe its footprint through price behavior. This is the price behavior. And automatically my Nalini Precision Engine flashes by, flashes by. That is what it is doing it. So you need not go for order flow trading, market profile, everything. See, it has incorporated market profile and order flow. So you can guess, you need not go to, you cannot, need not buy order flow separately or some data separately. You can, everything is incorporated into the Nalini Precision Engine. Price action around rolling pivots often exposes the battle between buyers and sellers. But the story remains the same when the footprints are different, but the story is remains the same, and Nalini Precision Engine catches this, and you need not struggle to shifting from one window to the other and looking at the data. By if you look at the data, you miss the trade. You need not. You in front of your eyes, you are getting the data, everything, concepts, everything, and you are trading with the concepts. And another professionally trading desk concept is popular is smart money concept. Money concept usually concentrate on liquidity grabs, fair value gaps, and order blocks and market shifts. Here, how Nalini Precision Engine incorporates it. The engine highlights structure shifts through rolling pivots and Gann HiLo transition. Gann HiLo transition means Gann HiLo was magenta, it transitioned to blue. Okay? Many liquidities sweeps become obvious when price briefly violates structure and then returns back into range. You can see the Gann HiLo has shifted. The price is sitting above the Gann HiLo. The trend is intact. And you can see the liquidity grab in the first 1 hour, second hour, third hour liquidity grab and liquidity concept, smart money concept, and the price after the liquidity grab, it is taking the power and moving higher. You can see the trend build up. Everything is cached and everything has been coded in the Nalini Precision Engine. You can look into it and quickly, this is the liquidity graph and it is 20 period moving average and the price is getting rejected from that and you are getting a yellow dot over here. And when the price starts moving above the rolling pivot, when the rolling pivot turns blue and the blue button is plotted, buy signal is plotted over here. When buy signal is continuously plotted over here, you can comfortably keep a price line over here, 23,998 as your watch list. And even if the price briefly, sweeps the liquidity and closes inside, you can be confident enough to be in the trade with the positive bias. So another proprietary trading desk strategy is VWAP fair value trading. VWAP, how many you might have traded with VWAP, but you get confused. Price above the VWAP is buy, price below the VWAP is sell, and how many times you might have seen price consolidating beneath the VWAP and picking up. You don't understand the VWAP strategy at all. In live market, it's of course, when everything after happening, you can see everything. Oh, it's this, it is that, we can say that. But in live market, you cannot make out what is happening. The mind turns into when you cannot make out anything, mind turns into dilemma. When dilemma turns into confusion, you will not be trading better. Here, how Nalini Precision Engine incorporates this VWAP strategy, rolling pivot acts as dynamic fair value zones. These are fair value zones. These are the fair value zones. You know this. This is a zone. Within this zone, where the price is sitting, you come to know that price is sitting comfortably inside the trend, and it is consolidation. This is a natural phenomenon what happens in the market when the price moves from one level to the other level, it consolidates. But the consolidation where it is sitting with the Nalini Precision Engine, you know that it is sitting within the value zone. So you need not bother. Even if you apply VWAP when it is trading below the VWAP, you don't get confused that it is a sell, or you don't get confused that it is a consolidation breakout or consolidation breakdown. Here you know everything with the Nalini Precision Engine. Another proprietary strategy is opening range breakout. That is a professional concept. Institutional activity often reveals itself during the opening range. This is the range actually. Market gapped up, it created a range. I am taking only one example because to show how my Nalini Precision Engine has incorporated into the system. This is the opening range. This is the opening range, right? The engine helps traders identify whether the opening range is being accepted or rejected. Here, you can see on the left side, this was the opening range. It has been rejected. Since it has been rejected, you are seeing the market is coming down, and clearly you can see with the Nalini Precision Engine that your trade is towards the downside on an hourly basis. Here, in this example, on 16th, opening range is a gap up opening range and trend continuation. You might have applied this ORB strategy too, because traders might have used all the possible strategies, jumping from one strategy to the another strategy, because that is not dynamic. Those strategies become static. When you jump from another, you cannot make out the confusion. Here, everything, every concept, all the proprietary trading concept has been incorporated singly with the Nalini Precision Engine, single indicator, like, I mean, leading the army. You will not do mistakes. You need to understand this rolling pivot. Many people have bought my indicator and they are successful. Because they are successful, they are able to see this, able to see the trend, able to see where the price is sitting, and they can make their decision fast. They will not get confused. Another professional concept is trend following concept. That's what I told you. 20 period moving average. How many of you might have seen YouTube videos saying that you apply 20 period moving average, 9 period moving average, or 5 period moving average when the price is above that, blah, blah, blah. They might have told that. You might have tried that also, right? That is a trend following strategy. Here, my indicator, Nalini Precision Indicator, it has incorporated Gann HiLo, which becomes backbone of the my trading Nalini Precision Engine framework. It is not the purpose to predict tops or bottoms. The purpose is to remain aligned with the dominant trend. Here, you might have got confused. In the first hour, market has gone to range, and the second hour, it has broken out, and the third hour, it is going consolidation. Third and second hour, consolidation within this first hour range, and a liquidity grab and the trend move. You don't get confused. You know this, what is happening in the market, and also have color coded for this, and you can see how beautifully this color is matching with the Gann HiLo. I color coded to match the candles with the Gann HiLo, with the light one and the dark one. Light ones for the red color, this is the red color, and this is the red color, green color candles. Let me switch off this indicator and show you. Without the indicator, I will show you later how this is color coded. And strong color liquidity sweep candle is a strong blue color candle. And alternating with the red color candle, this is a light blue, and alternating with the blue color candle, and price sitting above it because it takes time. After the liquidity grab, market takes time to balance it out, and then when everything is balanced, price sits above the Gann HiLo and the rolling pivot turning blue, and a blue dot is been flashed, and you are entering into the trade. So perfect. This is how Nalini Precision Engine helps incorporating almost all the proprietary concepts. It has incorporated liquidity sweep, and also so many things. And even the volatility expansion also. Volatility expansion is also market's alternative concept, professional concept between contraction and expansion. One of the most powerful observations inside the engine occurs when price compresses around rolling pivots. Price is compressing within the rolling pivots. You can see that. See, I'm zooming out. This is the pivot, the R1, R2, R3 hourly, and the next hour, the price is compressing, and the rolling pivots are compressing. So you can see the compression and expansion. This is the volatility expansion. How many times you might have used Bollinger Band space? That is a popular term. The people come, and when it blasts above the Bollinger Band, it is a buy. Contraction of the Bollinger Band, contraction of Keltner channel, the expansion, everything is included in this. You need not struggle for any contraction or anything. Even in the earlier version of my rolling pivot reversal magic, I incorporated NR4, NR7 candles. Then as I started upgrading it, I found it is not necessary. I upgraded it not to confuse with these everything. I made it very color coded and everything. Another popular trading concept is turtle trading. What does it? Turtle trading is professional concept, proprietary trading concept. It follows breakouts, manages risks. How Nalini Precision Engine incorporates it, the combination of rolling pivot and Gann HiLo creates a structural breakout framework. Here you can see, this is the rolling pivot, the pivot R1, it is a structural breakout. The price is breaking out, breaking about one rolling pivot, hourly pivot to another rolling pivot. The value is transitioning. Everything has been incorporated in a single indicator. Can't you think that it is a superior indicator? I can challenge. I can challenge nobody has created this type of indicator, incorporating all the proprietary risk concepts into single indicator. Yes, friends. Instead of randomly chasing price, traders focus on breakout and all those things in a total trading. Another important proprietary trading concept is gamma and options flow. That is also a professional concept. How Nalini Precision Engine incorporates it, large option related reactions often appear around key structural levels. Rolling pivots frequently identify these areas where market participants become highly active. The engine may not calculate gamma directly, but it often highlights the price behavior created by those positioning effects. For that also, I have coded little bit for this. I have incorporated, this is an upgraded version of Nalini Precision Engine, incorporating the gamma also, because many people trade for zero hero, but I do not advise for trading zero hero, but with the indicator, if everything, all the conditions have been matched, you can go for it. With the Nalini Precision Engine, you can, uh, I mean, get hold of that. For that, just an example, I'm showing it to you. And before taking any trading, you need to be careful actually. Let me go to the some call options to show. Hmm. Okay, yesterday was a down day. Then, for a while, the put option acted as a uh, hero zero zone here. Here it here it I mean Nalini Precision Engine was able to pick up. In this value is not very low. It picked up in 23,900 put option here and it started blasting. You could have taken this. The squeeze had happened here. You can see the squeeze of the pivots over here and a huge gap up. Same thing happened in the underlying. So this 23,900 put option from 55 to 104. It captured that move and you could have traded this with the help of Nalini Precision Engine. When it starts moving down, a magenta colored matching with the Gann HiLo has been coded and started plotting down. You could have exited the position very quickly. Here, throughout, there was no from 16th, 17th, 18th, how many days? 4 days, 5 days. 5 days, it has lost its value from 211. 211, and if it's a boon for a writer, he could have written the 23,900 put option with the help of my Nalini Precision Engine, and they could have covered over here, and finally the option writer is the winner. Finally this put option has closed around 39 even after the jimming. This is a zero gamma blast which has been included in the, not directly going to option chain or gamma study, but the price action is picking up, compression and expansion, everything is picking up in the Nalini Precision Engine. So friends, while concluding, I'm going to say that this is the very most powerful indicator where you get everything, all the trading concepts. So Finally, I call my Nalini Precision Engine as a proprietary trading desk style framework. My indicator is Nalini Precision Engine is a proprietary desk style framework. It is available for you with a nominal price, not priced very lakhs or anything. And you will be paying if it is paid for lifetime access with a nominal price. If you want to get access to this indicator, you can message me, WhatsApp me on this number 98452. Let me write down. And also I'll give 09600. And I'll give link for the AI bot. Even by pressing that, you can connect me, WhatsApp me. For if you are interested, you can access this indicator. So friends, you will stop predicting the market and start interpreting market behavior with my Nalini Precision Engine. Okay? When the chart stops, you stop looking like a random candles. It starts telling you the story. The story is what professional traders read every day. You are getting the story what professional traders reading every day. As an ordinary trader, you can get access to all the proprietary trading desk concepts within single indicator of my Nalini Precision Engine. And that is the edge we are trying to capture with the Nalini Precision Engine. Thank you for watching my video. Please watch the video without jumping, because you are getting a very good information about this. Thank you very much, friends. Nalini Swami signing off.